Hello, and welcome to another episode of Next to the Fireplace. I'm your host, Combustion. Today, we will be learning about a topic that has been boggling the minds of young scientists for years. How this fireplace can burn without any wood. Usually when we think of a fire, we think of something like this. But today, we will learn that we don't need wood to heat our homes. In fact, we don't even need to produce smoke when we build a fire. But first, let's learn a little bit about the science of fire. Combustion. For combustion to occur, or to make a fire, there needs to be three key elements. These elements are better known as the fire triangle. The fire triangle consists of oxygen, heat, and fuel. All of these elements are needed to create a fire, and if one of these elements is removed, the conditions are no longer right for combustion to occur. Now let's learn a little bit more about the differences between a gas fireplace and a wood fireplace. Now, the major difference is the fuel that's being used. Now, as you may recall, fuel was a very important aspect of the fire triangle. The wood-burning fireplace uses solid wood as the fuel, while the gas-burning fireplace uses, as you guessed it, vaporous gas as the fuel. Most gas fireplaces use natural gas or propane. To simplify things, let's examine this butane torch, which is similar to the gas-burning fireplace, or your standard gas stove. And we'll compare it to burning a stick, which is similar to the wood-burning fireplace. First, let's start with the butane torch. You see, this chamber is filled with liquid butane. Now, when I press this button, it creates a spark, which ignites the mixture of butane and the air. Now you see we have all three elements of the fire triangle. We have the liquid butane, which is the fuel, the air that it is mixing with, and then the heat, which in this case comes from the spark. Now, if we light the wood, we will see the difference. You see, in this case, the wood is the solid fuel. The heat being applied is from the butane. And then we have air, which is all around us. So, as you can see, there are some big differences between the two flames. First, we have flame color. From the torch, we have a more blue flame, and from the wood, the color is more orange or yellow. The main reason for this is sooting. You see, in the stick, there is much more soot being produced, which contributes to the color of the flame. We are physically seeing soot particles that are so hot that they are radiating. The torch is producing less soot due to the fact that the fuel is in a vaporous state, which allows for better mixing with the surrounding oxygen. More oxygen means less soot. The soot also contributes to how the flame looks. The soot is escaping to what we see as smoke. Do you see any smoke coming from the lighter? No. This is because the fuel is already mixed with the air, so there is already oxygen just waiting for a spark. That brings us to another difference. The stick is burning at what scientific people call stoichiometric. This means that the equivalence ratio of the fuel and air is 1. This is the perfect ratio for all of the fuel to be consumed in the chemical reaction. However, with the lighter, you can see that we can change the air-to-fuel ratio by increasing or decreasing the amount of air that is being consumed. like so. Now let's bring this back to the original question at hand, and let's observe some of the same phenomena between the wood-burning fireplace and the gas fireplace. We can see some of the same differences we saw between the torch and the stick. Most notably, we can see that there is no smoke generated by the gas fireplace, and the color of the gas fireplace is blue, while the color of the wood-burning fireplace is yellow. Also, you remember that the fuel for the gas fireplace is gas, not wood. But why is there wood in the fireplace? Well, that's not real wood. It's just there for decoration. Now let's recap. There are 3 ingredients needed for combustion to occur: fuel, oxygen, and heat. In the wood-burning fireplace, or the stick, we saw that the flame was a more orange or yellow color, and that was caused by the sooting. Also, we know that the flame is burning at stoichiometric conditions. In the gas fireplace, or the butane torch, we saw that we could vary the air-to-fuel ratio. Also, there was no need for wood, and there was little sooting. Now remember, fire is dangerous. Therefore, if you want the ambiance of a fireplace without worrying about the repercussions, I suggest this. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Next to the Fireplace. I'm Combustion, signing out.